Liverpool just make me absolutely sick. I'm not gonna lie, yeah. You know what? I got a bit giddy in that game. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Look, I'm sitting here with scruffy hair, scruffy beard. I've been pulling my hair, been pulling my beard. Yeah, out of frustration. And I was thinking, hey, you know what? Brian have got something good going on here. And then before they know it, they let Luis Diaz come back onto form that I was seeing like what when he first joined the club. What's going on here? Like, it's two preventable goals, and you let Mac Allister be boss again. When that man's looking world class, you can't stop this guy. He's absolutely world class. Like, he's looking world class, anyways. Let's wait till next season or so, whatever. Oh my word, I am seething through frustration. They're top of the league, people. Please smash a like button. Smash the likes and subscribe if you're new. Subscribe, like obviously, just help with the algorithms. It's just a normal video. You know how it goes. Just help us content creators out. But I'm gonna get straight into this game, right? I don't know where else to really start from this game to say, you know what, Liverpool, yeah, you know what, they deserve to win that game. You know, other than a Danny Welbeck banger and a Dinger looking a bit sharp at the start, they didn't really offer much else than a poor final ball. You know, they popped the ball sometime like here and there a little bit. We probably thought Liverpool were going to smash them a little bit more, maybe 3-4-1, 4-0 even, because it's De Zerbi, a bit more open. But that just wasn't the case. And I just thought, you know, it all changed from the start when all Klopp had to do was do one little tweak. All he did was move Gomez more inside. Literally, all he did was move him inverted. Like it was a trend off the left-hand side. You see him kind of tuck in a little bit. Go watch around the 20th minute. You'll see him in them areas. And then it allowed Bradley to go a bit further forward. And actually, it allowed Mac Allister to get further forward and do what he does best. And then it just became a little bit of a thing where it's just like, I was trying to see if De Zerbi could respond because a lot of Brighton's attacks were going down the left-hand side and not down the right. It was pretty much non-existent. Lamptey had a lot of work to do. So I think De Zerbi might have got that one wrong. Maybe should have went a little bit more expansive, even after when Joe Gomez got the yellow card. But if I'm going to have to talk about a couple players, right, from the get-go, and you know what? I think Salah had a pretty poor game for his standards anyways, like in terms of finishing. In terms of creating, he could have done a little bit better. Other than that, it's not even about Salah today. It's probably about, you could probably mention about two players. I think there's two players on that pitch that stood out from the rest, and there's one that is called Mr. Consistency. And you know what? He's looking real world class. You know what? There's Mac Allister, man. I'm not going to talk about, another one's called Diaz. Mac Allister, right? He's got to be maybe, if not the top two signings of the season, especially if Liverpool go and win. You know what? If Liverpool go and win a league, he's the best. He's best signing of the summer. Easy. Now you know it's a done deal. There's no if buts or maybe. He's got 7 assists, 5 goals. You know, and he's meant to be some sort of 6/8. You know, I think Endo in him is a great pivot as well. I think Liverpool have got something really good going on with that pair. And I think it's only going to get better as well because Mac Allister in Europe, I can imagine having a bit of a slower tempo as well. In a way, it's more structured. You can get hurt, don't get me wrong. So, and I'm pretty sure Liverpool will fix that part out when conceding chances, but it probably will suit his game in the Champions League even more, and he'll probably look even better, especially around better players. See, Liverpool, right, for me, is just, they just don't know how to lose, especially when it comes to Anfield as well. You know, when the crowd just seems calm, even the team feels calm. It's one of those things. It's didn't really hit Anfield crowd getting onto Liverpool. Even when they went 1-0 down, it was so early. I think it was about 2 minutes or something like that. You just know Liverpool are going to come back because you scored too early. It is what it is, and the crowd didn't really care too tough. And that goes to show like how confident they are at this moment of time and how much they trust Klopp and the team. You know, I'm looking at some of the stats right now, and I can't lie, Brighton barely had a sniff. Like when we think about other than that goal, I think Kelleher done his job, got down well. I don't think no keeper saving that shot. You'd be really, really good to be saving that shot, even for Alisson's standards. But you know, Liverpool actually had about, I'm looking at now, I didn't even realize, but 30 shots on target. I mean, 30 shots on goal attempts, sorry, and then an 8 on target. That's absolutely crazy. But yeah, man, look, Mr. Consistency, Mac Allister, you can even call Endo Mr. Consistency. You got a couple of them. Wasn't so impressed with Szoboszlai today. I thought he could do a little bit better. I think he was just rushing a little bit. I think he could just, you know what, if he was to be a little bit more composed, it would be such a great player this season, but that might come next year. But Mac Allister, that assist, just like eye of the needle, the threaded pass, crazy pass into Salah, an easy finish. And you know what? I was looking at that and I'm thinking, is he going to get that? Bro, calm, composed. This guy is looking nuts. I've got no more praise for this guy. I don't think I can actually say any more adjectives to describe this guy's elegance as well. Like, honestly, if someone said, oh, what does a sophisticated footballer look like? I would say Thiago, Mac Allister, them sort of players, they don't actually rush around the pitch too much. It's just the way they move. It's just like you can't even get the ball off them. The sort of pass he picked out. See that ball over the top? I think it was in the first half. He picked out Salah, and then I think Salah got tackled just about or miscontrolled the ball. I was thinking this guy has got pingers upon pingers. Absolute sensational baller, right? And you know what? I probably would give him man of the match, but I want you guys to decide who's your man of the match, because now I'm going to speak about Luis Diaz, and I think he's been a guy that's coming on form, right? He looks like he's starting to look like the player that I saw before. Where was Man City? He had a great game. Yeah, yes, he didn't finish, but we know that's his element. That's not really great to his game whatsoever. But Luis Diaz looking nuts, absolutely skinning guys, right? Menace. He just looks like he's got his buzz back. All of a sudden, his confidence is back. And you know what? It's just that goal was serious as well. Like, you got to look at Liverpool's build up, like towards that goal. It was just coming, wasn't it? And yes, it was harsh, like in terms of like the was it Van Heck? Was it Van Heck or whoever was it Veltman suck a leg out? But it's just that he had that instinct to go and get the ball, and then obviously go and finish it when nobody else did. Typically, a Darwin Núñez might do that. He might actually miss that one, but it was just easy. Luis Diaz was just spotting danger time and time after again. And I'm just looking at even at some of the lineups. Bradley, solid game. Kwanzaa, decent game. Van Dijk. You can look around the pitch. Salah get his goal. That's customary. He doesn't. Salah doesn't need to play great to go and get his to make an effect on the game. He's done his job, and you got the 2-1. I thought it should have been 3-1, customary these days. But the fire back worked for Brighton until it didn't work. It's simple as that. You're top of the league. It makes me ill. I can't lie, because you know what? If I see Arsenal Man City draw today, I'm putting Liverpool as favourites after that. Right now, like, Liverpool are favourites. Let's be real. Let's not even lie to ourselves. But if that game's a draw, it's just like, okay, they might drop one game. They might drop some points at Old Trafford. They might drop a point there. I don't know. Not really. Maybe. It's not really a thing. Liverpool got a nice run, and I think the fans know it deep down. One game at a time settings. But with Arsenal, and especially with Manchester City, they got a lot harder, tougher fixtures coming up. Bit of bogey team, you could say, as well. So, and I think there's more than one game for that for both clubs. So on that notice, top of the league, I just don't even want to think about it. It makes me feel ill. I just have to give praise though, because I just thought Klopp tactically got that right, and he tweaked it very nicely. And as someone who just likes football for football at times and doesn't have to look at it as tribalism, you got to appreciate stuff like that. Like, it makes me want to do a tactical breakdown of that game just because of little tweaks like that alone. But I'd want De Zerbi to give a little bit more. But you know what? Quality came through in the end. Liverpool quality, easy as. Smash a like anyway, subscribe, and I'll be back for another reaction or tactical breakdown or something along the lines of a live. Just watch out for that. We do lives in a bit. I don't even want to think about it.